And your customers globally are obviously also paying a premium happily, right? Whereas here there is still, a bit of a bottleneck or an obstacle when it comes to organic. People say organic matlab mehenga hai. I mean, that thought is still there, while not taking into consideration that the longer term implications of eating pesticide loaded food and what it's going to mean in terms of hospital bills and diseases and so much more is 10x more than you'd ever invest in something like this. But that hai nahi abhi, that that visibility, that education, that mindset is not there right now. Yeah.
So I think people should understand that they need to pay the right price for good food. I wouldn't call it costly, but it's the right price for good food. Because when you as a consumer demand food to be cheap and cheap and cheaper, then the farmer has to increase yield to get the same amount of money.
Right.
If he has to sell it cheaper.
Right.
To increase yield, he's using many interventions that are not good for your health. He's adding more fertilizer, he's spraying more pesticides to increase his yield. And you're getting food that is laden with a lot of chemicals only because you want it cheap and cheap and cheaper. I believe you have to reprioritize as a consumer. Like, data that the US has, 30, 40 years back, a household spent 14% of its income on food.
Right.
Today, that household spends 8% of its income on food. So it's not a matter of, more money going to food. It's a matter of prioritizing. They have not prioritized food. They are spending lesser on food, more on other stuff. So I believe that food is, it's a hard ingredient in your life. It's a part of your
Very
life
true.
that makes your quality of life far better. You should realize that you need to spend more on food,
Yeah.
along with spending on the other stuff that you're doing. And then when you give the right price, to farmers, they will grow the right food for you. And like it's a very simple thing that pay the farmer today, then than a doctor tomorrow. So that works out in the long-term interest also of
I'm sure you love this particular clip. If you want to watch the full episode, click on the link below and watch the whole episode.